And good evening. Welcome to Southminster Presbyterian Church, and we certainly wish you a Merry Christmas as we celebrate Christmas Eve together and usher in Christmas Day. So we're glad that you're here. If you are new to us, do know that we do have restrooms, but they're on the other side of the building. If you go out yonder past the trains through the double doors, you will see restrooms. My name is Don Ludwig. I'm the Associate Pastor for Family Life, and Pastor Scott Delgado is our Senior Pastor. We're glad that you're here, and a few announcements as you will see on the screen up there. And just to let you know that we have a lot happening on Sunday mornings for children, youth, and adults. On January 7th, we have one of our very own, Dr. Eka Tupamahu, who will be here sharing about his latest book. And so we hope that you can join us perhaps in the coming year. Also, you will see that this service is a multicultural service intended to celebrate all that God is doing all around the world. Our church is very intentional about being involved in not only Beaverton and local areas, but also in other parts of the world. We will be sending a mission team of probably about 18 to 20 high school and adults to South Africa this coming July. If you are new and just hearing about that, we're still receiving registrations, so do let me know and we can talk about that possibility. Also, when you leave the service, we have a table back there, and Judith Foster, our coordinator of Family Life, has put together many different nativity scenes from different parts of the world. So after the service is over, take some time to grab a cookie at the kitchen and then look at those nativity scenes, as well as we will have a special gift for all of the children. We're not giving it during the service like we have in the past, and we've learned. So we'll give it after the service so children can come back there. So our lay readers, you can see them on the screen, mostly youth that have been involved in our youth program or college students that are away but have in the past. Ken Wilson is our pianist. Stephen Schaefer is our choir director. If you are into a fabulous choir concert type music, come back at 11 p.m. because the choir will be here for that. But Stephen will help lead us in music today. Jen Winquist is our children's bells director, and our technical director is Moses Ram. So let's take a moment to pause and center ourselves as we enter the space. And words from Marjorie Holmes. At Christmas, all roads lead home.
Hello, good evening. Merry Christmas, everyone. At this time, the kids are going to do bells. So I would invite all the kids that have practiced, or if you want to try, even if you haven't practiced with us, you're welcome to join us. It's color-coded, and I'll show you how to do things. So all the kids that want to do bells, let's go to that table.
Please stand for the call of worship. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to give our own life away. dashing through the alleys, devoid of lights, holding up high as a beacon our own heart. We are Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, and Comet. We are Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph. 12 days ain't enough to celebrate Christmas. Now Alpha and Sierra will light the candle.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. The star shining on the innkeeper's shed. Candles lit in displays of solidarity with those in mourning. May we come to worship in joyful celebration of light, whom we call Jesus the Christ.
May the peace of Christ be with you. Please have a seat. Aaron and Samuel Ratto as they play Journey of Kings.
Start.
Back up just a bit because I missed a piece of liturgy. So Sarah and Alpha are going to lead us in our litany of Christmas, and Noah's going to come up and read the gospel reading right afterwards.
Hello again. This is a night for stories, for silence, for songs, especially a night for wonder. Stories of wondrous events, stories of gift-giving, of generous
Most wondrous of all is the story of God touching the earth.
The most wonderful story of all is the story of the tender touch of God, light as an angel's wing, sure as a shepherd's step, strong as a camel's back, loving as a mother's smile, God touching the earth. God touching humankind, God's presence here among and within us.
Let us worship and praise the God of love.
And now Noah will read our first lesson.
Okay, thank you.
I'm reading from Luke chapter 2, verses 1 to 7. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration when Quirinius was governor of Syria. And all went to be registered, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth, to Judea, the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn.
I want to invite the children to come forward and just come up here, sit on the floor right in front of me.
You like these?
Oh, that's very cool. So,
Here you go.
okay, thank you very much. So what do you look forward to the most about Christmas? Anyone? What are you looking forward to? Come on. Visiting family. Okay, very good.
Celebrating God's birthday.
You are some really good answers for adults who really like you. Is there something that you're not saying? Spending time with family.
Spending time with your sibling if you have one.
Your sibling if you have one. How about, say, you gotta come bring it home?
Spending time with my presents.
With your presents. Okay. Opening up presents. How many of you are opening presents tomorrow morning? Okay. How many of you open them tonight?
I opened 2.
You've already opened 2. Very cool. Well, my family had a tradition. When are you opening an Odyssey?
I already opened all of mine.
All of them? Really? Well, you have me beat. When I was a child, we would always go to the service like this, and then afterwards we'd open all the gifts. We wouldn't wait until Sunday morning or the next Christmas morning. But tonight, I think I have something here for all of you, and it's a gift. So maybe, no. Let's do it methodically, okay?
I'm waiting.
No, Odyssey. Now, with gifts, there's often a tag on it, and it's really polite. No, it's polite to read what's on the tag. So, can somebody read this? Okay,
I'll read it.
read that out loud.
To children of Southminster, let the presents remind you, Christmas comes for everyone alive.
Let the presents remind you that Christmas comes for everyone alive. What does that mean? Maybe we shouldn't open it and it's for everyone.
It's already kind of torn.
Okay. Let's let one of you and I will open up that
Doesn't really look new anymore.
rip and tear. Oh, it's a big box.
It's a big box.
And okay, we're opening it.
Another book.
Stop. No. Just sit down.
I know how this works.
Sit down. We're gonna let me open the gifts for everyone. So no hands up here. But yes, we have another gift. And can somebody else read it out loud?
Children of Southminster, let the presents Oh wait, this is the same thing.
Well, read it.
Okay. Let the presents remind you, Christmas comes for everyone alive.
What does that mean?
It's
Let the presents remind you. Well, let me open up this present and see what we have. Another box. Is it gonna go on? Oh. It is. Can you read? Okay, Lucas is gonna read this one.
Let the presents remind you Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive.
What does that mean?
It's telling us something I can't. I don't know what it
Okay,
means.
well, we'll open it once again.
No, it's not. Hey, keep your hands on it. Wait, it's the actual gift.
And
Was that
another one. It's good. Do you think it's gonna go? Let's open this last one. And if it doesn't go on and on, what do you think it is? What would be a gift that would be for everyone?
What? It's just a snowflake? It's fake. It's cute. It's a snowflake.
Okay, sit down for a moment. What is that?
It's a snowflake.
Well, it's actually not a snowflake.
What? Is it snowflake now? Cornflakes. Is it cornflakes? Can we open the snowflake now?
It is not. It represents the Spirit of Jesus who comes to us as a baby, right? A baby of star kind of looks like a star, right? So maybe what that message was, that remember what it said when you open up the presents, remember that everyone is welcome at Christmas, right?
We're fighting over this grass.
So I know you're fighting over the. So we're gonna sing a song together, and the words are gonna be up there on the screen. Okay, listen. No more paper. And we're gonna remember this. Everyone, eyes up here. Look at me. Look at me. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. And nope, if your eyes are not on me, you're not doing what you're supposed to. Okay? So the simple point of that catastrophe was that even though we get to open up a lot of presents at Christmas, and that's all fun, and that's for us, but remember that there is one present that is more than just a present, and it's a gift given to all of us and everybody on the earth. So Christmas, even though we celebrate it with our family, we have a large family throughout the world where Jesus came to make everybody a part of the family. So I'm going to ask Stephen, it's a hymn that we don't normally sing at Christmas here at Southminster, but he's going to help us sing one of the verses, and then we're all going to sing it together as it describes the different faces of Jesus the Christ. So, Stephen.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. It's nice to see you all out of my purple robe. When Dawn told me this last week that we were going to be doing Star Child, which is a hymn that I've known for a little over a decade, my first church choir job was in 2012, so it's been over 10 years now, and this was a new hymn for me 10 years ago, and I don't think that I've sung it in a congregation for many, many years, and when I looked it up in our purple hymnal, some of you don't use the hymnals, that's okay. It was not in there, so I'm sure that this might be a new hymn for many of us. So I would encourage you to try singing along once you've kind of heard it once, maybe twice. I think there's 4 or 5 verses. 5. So I expect to see everyone trying it at least once by the end. All right, Ken's going to play us in a little bit. Let's all stand. We've been sitting for a few minutes. Star child, earth child, go between of God. Love child, Christ child, heaven's lightning rod. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive. Let's try verse 1. Oh, street child. Verse 2. Here we go. Street child, beach child, no place left to go. Hurt child, used child, no one wants to know. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive. Grown child, old child, memory full of years. Sad child, lost child, story told in tears. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive. Spared child, spoiled child, having wanting more. Wise child, faith child, knowing joy in store. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive. Hope for peace child, God's star and a sign. Down to earth child, star of stars that shine. This year, let the day arrive when Christmas comes for everyone, everyone alive. Thanks everybody for singing a new song with me.
Please be seated, and I invite Emerson Fabian to come forward and offer us some special music. Emerson.
All right, I'm going to be reading Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." When Herod the king heard this, he asked them where Christ was born. They told him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet. And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from who you shall become ruler, who will shepherd my people Israel." Then Herod summoned the wise men secretly and learned from them what time the star had appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, that I too may come and worship him." And after listening to the king, they went on their way. And behold, the star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way.
So I'm gonna ask Tekra, we're gonna not do the video and go straight to Michael on Zoom. So if you can set him up so he can be ready to share with us. Evie, hello, I didn't see you earlier. So one of the things that we thoroughly appreciate here at Southminster is hearing stories that are very different than what we might be accustomed to hear in America. And we have two members that I've asked to share real short vignettes on what Christmas is like for them and what it has been like in another country. Michael Mazong will share about Cameroon, Africa, and then we'll have Eka Tupamahu talk about Indonesia. So let's go to Michael.
Hi, can you hear me okay? All right. Hi, everyone. I think most of you know me. I'm Michael. Member of Southminster and currently out of town. That's why I'm coming to you on Zoom here. My short story about Christmas in Cameroon is I start with two very distinct memories. The first one is that we could never really get like a real Christmas tree. And so every Christmas, my mom would picture a flat fruit basket and have Christmas tree branches all over it and add a few more things to it and then hang that up in the ceiling in the living room with those Christmas leaves hanging around the side. That was our Christmas tree, and we're always making fun of our tree, but it ended up being one of the things that we always look forward to doing and getting together once a year. That was a promise that we had amongst ourselves, my siblings and I, that we will always, on Christmas break, we will always meet at my parents' house. The second story about Christmas was we had this somewhat different traditions. There were movies playing at the movie theater in Cameroon all night. So there was a session that was starting at 9 p.m., would be over after two movies around midnight, and another one starting at midnight, and you're literally getting out of the movie theater at 6 a.m. So we always went to the midnight session. So we'd get up in the morning, do our chores and all that stuff. and then we would take long naps so that we could be up all night and go to the movie theaters as a group. And it's been a long time since I did that, and I had a lot of fun during those years. And interestingly enough, it was a pretty large group of there were over 40 kids who were doing that every single year. We grew up together. Um, that was, of course, after the 5 p.m. Church service, knowing that we would miss the 11 p.m. service. Um, the last piece I want to leave you with is that the holiday season is always an opportunity to look at each other and enjoy each other. And that was true in Cameroon when I was living there, and it's still true today. And I always appreciate the happenings of the Southminster community during the holiday season. My kids' favorite, one of my kids' favorite thing to do is to go in the secret room. I don't know what happens in there. I've never been invited. Um, and but I thank Southminster for always turning the light on a little brighter over the holiday season for all of us, and the few other people outside of our community that we turn to and provide whatever we can every year. And lastly, I do want to say that in a time when the state of the world seems to be in questions in many ways, Southminster is a place where humanity is never questioned. So to the Southminster community, I want to say, keep being a North Star. Keep that little light on. The world needs it. Thank you.
And Noé Fabian will read our third reading.
The reading from Luke 2:8-14, the shepherds and the angels. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among those with whom God is pleased.
Please be seated.
I'm tasked to share a little bit about Indonesia, so can you put on the slide? Indonesia consists of some 17,000 islands, 700 spoken languages, and many religious traditions and practices. Islam comprises of 88% of the population, making Indonesia the largest Muslim country in the world. Thus, I won't be able to represent the entire nation in this short 5 minutes representation. But I'd like to share some interesting things from my hometown in Ambon, in the province of Maluku, eastern Indonesia. In the aftermath of the downfall of Suharto dictatorship in Indonesia, Ambon was torn apart by a conflict between Muslims and Christians in 1999 to 2002, causing people to flee their homes and live in refugee camps. Buildings were burned down, universities were destroyed, the numbers of casualties were estimated around 5,000 to 10,000 lives. It was devastating. The economy was in ruins. The painful memory of the conflict can still be felt in Ambon today. This conflict was really close to me personally, because many of my neighbors and my relatives lost their homes and lives during that conflict. My grandparents' house was completely destroyed at the time. So in Malino Peace Declaration in 2002, both Muslims and Christian representatives declared that, quote, to maintain relations and harmony between all religious communities in Maluku, all efforts to propagate religion must continue to uphold diversity by respecting local cultures. End of quote. This is an important declaration because Muslims and Christians have lived in peace for generations. Conflict, however, torn it apart. Peace is needed, dialogue becomes critical, respect for religious others is necessary. As a Swiss Catholic theologian, Hans Kung, once said, quote, there will be no peace between civilization without a peace between the religions. And there will be no peace between the religions without a dialogue between the religions. That being said, Christmas in Indonesia, especially in my hometown, Ambon, is quite an interreligious event. It involves both Christians and Muslims. Now, because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas celebrations start as early as October. So you will see Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree, hear Christmas songs throughout the city as early as October. On Christmas Eve, every church would hold Christmas services just like us in the US today. Knowing the history of this city, there is a real fear that some people would use this sacred night as an opportunity to destroy the communities. In the past few decades, there have been several bomb attacks launched on Christians or churches during the Christmas Eve. Many Muslims in Ambon would take the initiative to help, with the help of the police force, to protect churches during the Christmas Eve celebration by standing around the building while Christians are worshiping inside. They put their lives on the line to protect Christians in case if something bad happens that night. So this is, can you go back one? This is a picture of Catholic priests and Muslims in front of the church. It is really the real act of religious solidarity. On Christmas Day, the 25th of December, families do not open Christmas presents. In fact, growing up, I've never seen Christmas presents under the tree in my home. Instead, what we do is to dress up nicely like this. We visit our neighbors, our families, our friends. People would cook a lot of food, make cookies and drinks, and we will welcome others in our homes. We would dance, we would sing, we would drink, laugh, we would tell jokes, and so on. Next picture. In this picture, you will see that even Muslims would come to Christian homes to greet them and celebrate Christmas with them. Christmas is a communal event. It is not just a nuclear family thing where people sit around Christmas tree in their pajamas and open presents. In Ambon, the whole community celebrated. Christmas is a reminder to us that although we have experienced the pain of religious conflict, we have experienced the pain of war, we know and we are reminded that love is greater and stronger and more powerful than hate. Thank you.
Please join me in a Christmas prayer for peace. God bless us, everyone. Amen.
Hello, here we go. So I apologize, I changed up the song, and it's called Light of the World by Lauren Daigle, and I think it's very fitting, actually, for this service, so I hope you enjoy it. The world waits for a miracle. The heart longs for a little bit of hope. Oh, come, Emmanuel. A child prays for peace on earth, and she's calling out from a sea of hurt. Oh, come, Emmanuel. And can you hear the angels singing glory to the light of the world? Glory to the light of the world is here. The drought breaks with the tears of a mother. A baby's cry is the sound of love. Come down, Emmanuel. He is the song for the suffering. He is Messiah, the Prince of Peace has come. He has come, Emmanuel. Glory to the light of the world. Glory to the light of the world. For all who wait, for all who hunger, for all who've prayed, for all who wonder, behold your King, behold Messiah, Emmanuel, Emmanuel. Glory to the light of the world. Glory to the light of the world. Behold your King, behold Messiah, Emmanuel, Emmanuel. The world waits for a miracle. The heart longs for a little bit of hope. Oh, come, Emmanuel.
We have some wonderful musicians here. Thank you all who have provided music for us. So we're going to come to the time where we light candles, and it's very important that we are methodical in doing so. So we'll have you stand up, and the rule of thumb is if your candle is already lit, it does not ever turn. So people that don't have a lit candle can turn their candle and light from somebody else. And Pastor Scott and I will light from the Christ candle, and we'll go on both sides and light, and then you can light back and forth to your neighbor. So let's all stand, and we'll be singing Silent Night as we do this. So good, people. Live the light of Christ each and every day. And as the children's sermon was talking about, and the hymn, remember, Christmas is for everyone, wherever they are throughout our world. I want to remind you, after we hear the benediction, we'll blow out our candles. You're welcome to stay for one last song, Feliz Navidad, with guitar and piano, and have fun. Afterwards, you're invited to go stop by the kitchen. We have good goodies, as well as take a look at all the fabulous nativity scenes. And all the children can visit Judith at the small table. It says Gifts for Children, and we have something special for you. So Merry Christmas to all of you, and Pastor Scott is going to give our benediction.
What he said.
Okay. So blow out your candle and we'll sing Feliz Navidad.
There you go.
The candles can be dropped off at the table out there in a receptacle.